Abraham came to deal with God, and when Abraham came to deal with God, God did not tell Abraham, oh, Abraham, you came too early. Wait for my son to go and die. God took him away from that time dimension, brought him into another time dimension by faith, and the transaction concerning his salvation was effected. It's just like now, you may be sick, and then I'm telling you that Jesus has paid the price for your healing, and he paid the price for your healing 2,000 years ago. Are you there? If you believe that, it means that you have left the time dimension of your sickness. You have gone back 2,000 years to receive something that took place 2,000 years ago. That's what faith does. It takes you outside of your time dimension into reality dimension. You are a child of Abraham because you came to God on the account of faith to receive from him what grace has made available. According to Exodus chapter 20, verse 3 to 5, the effect of the practice of idolatry in a certain family where people worship idols, worship spirits from the water, worship spirits from the graveyard, worship spirits from the mountaintop, worship spirits from the forest, the result will influence 4 generations. Now, so what God did in your salvation is that he has equipped you. You've been saved, okay? So he has equipped you with the tools in New Testament priesthood to be able to undo the legality upon which the curse is based. Because a curse is a judgment. It sits on the legality. Now you are born again. You have some utensils in the new covenant, one of which is the blood of Jesus. Are you there? You can use that to influence the ground of legality that the curse is standing on and invalidate it. Your salvation does not remove you from the consequence of a curse, but your salvation equips you with the tools with which to invalidate the legality upon which the curse is based. Just like your salvation does not insulate you from spiritual warfare, your salvation gives you the tools to fight. That's the reason why God did not rapture you to heaven after you became saved. But what God did was that he gave you his spirit so that you can live for him on earth. If God wanted all of us in heaven, the day you say, yes, Lord, you just, but when you say, yes, Lord, he gave you his spirit to help you to figure things out where? In time. Every believer, and it's easy for a preacher, a weak preacher, a lazy preacher, to sell the idea that salvation does it all. Because he goes to sleep and he keeps deceiving you until you are 85. Are you there? Good. And I've seen intercessor women that have lived under curses in America till old age because they were not exposed to the truth. Your salvation will not take you away from the influence of a curse, because a curse is a judgment that came from a court of law. Now, if you were accused of stealing and there is a judgment on your head that you are guilty, and then the day before the sentence you gave your life to Christ, and then you now went to court and they sentenced you to 3 years imprisonment, will you bring the certificate of your salvation to court and say, now you will still... That's not how we solve legal problems. That's not how we solve legal problems. We solve legal problems in a legal way. Yeah? So your salvation on the cross was a legal statement. It is on the strength of what took place on the cross that justification was possible. And justification took place in the court of law. God sat in the seat of justice and declared you discharged and acquitted. That's what righteousness is. So there's a new legal situation. You use that to appeal the ground upon which the previous justice was established. That's how you can get yourself away from the influence and the impact of a curse. Many people were deceived to think that because they said, yes, Lord, I've seen many Christians labor under curses and their children labored under curses and they were Christians. And then the next generation labored again under the same curse. It is knowledge that equips you with what to do when you are engaging in a spiritual situation.